Hello YouTube, how's everybody doing? I hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend. So today's Saturday, and on Saturday I'll give you guys updates on the socks I'm making. When I showed them to you guys last time, the striping in them was a little hard to see with the color change, but I have done an enormous amount on these socks, and now you can definitely see the stripes. You can definitely see why the 2x2 rib was not really going to work with it because of how thin the black stripes are in this. And I am at the point I'm ready to put the heels in. So here is how they are looking. I hope you guys can see the stripes okay with the lighting I have in here. Like as you see by the stitch marker, I've done a lot. Um, the heels are going to be on the darker side, but I do think the one heel will start changing lighter, which would be this heel, the heel for this sock, because that darker section is more than this side. So this heel I think is going to be all dark, the one right here, but this heel I think is going to be dark and then go back into light. I like how back here for a little bit the yarn was pooling kind of neat, where the dark colors are there. But the other one didn't do that as much. It was kind of staggered off to the side. But yeah, I'm definitely loving this yarn. Um, I've never worked with this sock yarn before. You guys go. I hemmed and hawed originally when I bought this, if I was going to ever buy this yarn again because of cost wise, and didn't really make sense. But I am kind of really in love with it, so it's hard to say. I know the last pair of socks I made, the yarn I bought, it was from my one store here in the city called Lens Mills, and it was a 100-gram ball, where these are 250 grams. No big deal, it's the same amount of yarn. But with that yarn, I think it came to like $8 or something like that before tax. Where these yarns, the two of them before tax, is over $10. So it's like, yeah, I don't know. It's just, I like the yarn. I just wish sock yarn would come down a little bit on price. Um, Definitely would advise, if you're going to use this yarn and you want to do your toes, heels, and cuffs a different color, I would definitely go solid. I wouldn't want a speckled or another striped yarn colorway. I would definitely go solid. I would try to do it maybe, you know, I don't have one. I'd like to get my hands on one, the color chart type thing. So if you want to, like, say you're using greens, then what colors are either side of it or directly across it? I think I would probably go directly across just to make the toes, heels, and cuffs pop. But I am happy with them, so I'm hoping next time you guys see these, which will be next Saturday, I will be home that weekend, to have the cuffs or the heels in, and possibly a couple rows beyond that. Um, Feeling with how much yarn I've used out of these already, they're going to be a little longer than the normal shorty socks I do, just because I do want to use the yarn up as much as possible. I don't really want any leftovers of this. So they're going to come up a little further on my leg, which I'm not a big fan of, but to use up the yarn, that's what you got to do, right? So anyways, guys, thank you for stopping by. I was just going to make this a quick video today. If you're new, please consider subscribing, turning on notifications, maybe giving me a thumbs up for, you know, something in the comments. I'd really appreciate it. I am mainly a yarn channel. I crochet and I knit. But I do a few other things on my channel, like I'm attempting to do a vegetable garden on my balcony this year, which I'm quite happy with how it's coming along so far for my first attempt. Hubby and I also have a private property with a camper on it, and we spend a lot of time up there camping and just chilling and getting away from the city. So you never quite know what you might find on my channel. If there's anything you guys would like to see or would like to know about me, don't be afraid to ask. I will do my best to try and answer you. Either like back in the comments or in another video. One thing I can tell you guys though, this time I cannot do tutorials. I record on mainly my laptop, which I'm recording on right now, and I have a tablet, but I don't have a device to make it so it's an overhead view type thing, nor do I have the space for it right now. Do mind the hair, mind you. I had curly hair as a baby, and then I got my hair cut when I was like 2, lost all my ringlets, and my baby, who will be 26 later this year, he was under a year old, and all of a sudden, down the back of my neck here, I started getting curly hair, and there are days where my hair is very ringlet-like. I don't have much hair that's straight anymore. So yeah, my bangs, when they start getting a little longer, they kind of, woof, out of control. So I do apologize for that. I know I could have probably pinned them back, but hey, I'm just going with the flow. Anyways, guys, thanks again. Tomorrow, Sunday, I will be giving you guys an update on the little cowl I'm knitting up from my Head to Toe Winter Knits book. So if you want to see that, please make sure notifications are on. I can't tell you what time it will be out, but it will be out sometime tomorrow. Have a good day, everybody, and we'll talk to you soon.